Hi my lovely people, today's video is going to be kind of a bonus video. So if you watched my IMATS tag recently, I will link it probably up here for you guys in case you did miss it. You probably already know that I am going to IMATS, which is being held in Sydney on the 21st and 22nd of September. I'm really excited, and I spoke about it on Facebook and mentioned that I was writing my wish list, which is something that I've never done before. I usually just go in there and just look around and end up buying whatever takes my fancy. But this year, because I kind of have been a couple of times so I know generally what's there, I decided to create a little bit of a wish list, a shopping list, a list that in a perfect world, if I had a whole heap of money and the sea of people parted and I managed to fly around IMATS and pick up everything that I wanted to get, this is a list of those things. Now, I won't get all those things, and what I do get, I will definitely do a haul. So if you aren't really interested in this particular video or aren't going to IMATS, so this doesn't really apply to you, then feel free to not watch this one, but look out for the IMATS haul, which will be coming hopefully not too long post IMATS, which is this coming weekend. I'm going to start off with Inglot, because Inglot and MAC are probably the places that you want to go first, because they're usually the most busy, followed by, say, Crown brushes and anywhere that sells makeup forever. But Inglot and MAC usually have the biggest crowds, and MAC probably sells out of the most first. So if you do have some wishlist items from MAC, I would definitely head there first. But from Inglot, I actually want to pick up a couple of brushes. I don't know if they have brushes at IMATS. I've never personally seen them, but if they do, I wanted to get the 4SS brush and the 6SS brush. Both of those are eye brushes, I believe, but I actually kind of wanted them for face uses. I also wanted to potentially get some of the rainbow eyeshadows. They're the eyeshadows that have the 3 colours in a row. Specifically looking at more of the neutral shades, I thought about potentially making up either a 5-pan or a 10-pan palette of those. Next on my list, I have MAC. I don't always plan to go to MAC because sometimes it's just too crazy, but the 20% discount that you get there is definitely worth it. So a couple of things that I potentially wanted to get were the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural in light and dark. Dark to do a little bit of contouring, and light to set my under eye concealer and anywhere that I wanted a little bit of a highlighter. So they're 2 things that I had from MAC. Next on my list, I have Makeup Store, and Makeup Store, I don't know if they've been at IMATS before, but they're definitely going to be there this year. I wanted to pick up some more of my skin serum because I'm almost out of that. I also wanted to try potentially their mixing liquid, a couple of their micro shadows including Muffin and Smog, and their eye dust in Wisteria, which Chloe Morello always uses and I think looks gorgeous. On their website, they noted that they were having discounts between 30 to 60% off of some products. So with discounts like that, it's definitely worth heading over to Makeup Store. Eve Pearl is also going to be there as a speaker, and she will have a stand. So from Eve Pearl, I've always wanted to try the Salmon Concealer, either in fair to light or light to medium, depending on if I get to swatch them what would suit my skin tone. I also want to check out some of her other products because I've kind of heard of Eve Pearl since I started making YouTube videos way back then. I remember Corin talking about her and a whole heap of other YouTubers, so I'll be definitely checking out that stand. Like I mentioned, Makeup Forever is usually hard to get and is often a long wait, but I did want to try their Aqua Brow. I know Jodie last year picked it up and she raves about it, so I wanted to try that. I also potentially want to try their Matte Velvet Plus foundation. I wanted to try that for a little while, but I was scared to order online because I'm not quite sure what colour I would be. And then also on my list, I do have their Full Cover Concealer, which is another product that I've wanted to try for a little while. I believe recently it might have been Ingrid or Miss Glamorazzi have used that, and it's kind of made me want to try it a little bit more. I have Hakuhodo listed, and I literally just have brushes, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. If you guys watched my haul from last year, both of which I'll actually link in the description box below, so if you are going to IMATS and you want an idea of some of the other products that are available, you can watch my last 2 hauls from IMATS. But I picked up a whole heap of Hakuhodo brushes and I absolutely love them. They're probably my favourite brushes, so I definitely want to pick up a couple of brushes from them, maybe some of their more tapered eye brushes. So next on my list, I have Lime Crime, which I think is being sold by makeup.net or makeupsomething.net. I can't remember the name of the online store, but they're going to have a stand there. So I've always wanted to try their Velveteen Matte Lip Gloss things in Red Velvet particularly. And then I also have a list of lipsticks that I kind of want to try for them, so I'm going to see what's there and maybe pick up a couple of Lime Crime lipsticks because I've never tried any of their products before. Ben Nye, I always have Banana Powder on my list. It usually sells out straight away and I've never been able to get it, but if I luck out and get it, then that's definitely on my wish list. I'd also like to pick up some IT Cosmetics products. I would really like to try their Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. I also wouldn't mind trying their Bye Bye Lid Lines, their primer. They also have a brow power product, which is kind of like the Kevin Aquan eyebrow pencil. It's one of these one shade suits all kind of products, which I think would be cool to try. They also have a reversible lip liner, which goes on the outside of your lips to kind of create a seal that I've wanted to try before. And then they have a couple of like eyeshadow nudes trios and things like that that I'd be interested in trying too. So I'm not sure exactly what IT Cosmetics products will be there, but they're some of the ones that I'd like to try. Velour Lashes is another brand that's popped up quite a bit recently on YouTube videos and on Instagram. They are going to have a stand for the first time at IMATS, so I would like to try their Are Those Real lashes. I saw them on Nina Dobrev and they looked absolutely gorgeous. I also had Got It From My Mama, Hey Shorty, You Complete Me and Doll Me Up on my list of potential lashes to try. I did check out their website just to see their lashes, and so I have an idea of what ones that I maybe want to try. And then lastly on my current list, I have to stop at the Embryolisse stand because I want to get some more of my La Creme concentrate or La Creme, like, you know, I don't speak French, so some more of this stuff because whoops. We can pretend that I just didn't drop something. I really like that moisturizer. I picked it up last year and it's lasted me basically the whole year, but I am almost out, so I would like to have a backup because Embryolisse is quite hard to pick up in Australia. So I think that is it for my very, very long IMATS shopping wish list. I would love to hear what products you potentially want to pick up in the comments below, because me and my shopping addiction would be more than happy to add to this ridiculously long list. So that's it from me. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video and that it may have helped some of you guys who are planning your IMATS shopping list. Again, I want to stress that I would love to meet as many of you guys as possible. So if you see me at IMATS, make sure you say hi. I'd love to take pictures and chat about makeup. I'm really, really excited. But okay, it's time for me to go now. Bye!